Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, September 26th, and if you remember my last vlog from a week ago, at the time I'm recording this, the grass was dead. Well, we had a whole week of rain. The ground is saturated. I don't know if you heard that, but it's definitely wet. I just got everything loaded up on the trailer. Got the Honda with me. I thought about bringing the Toro since everything's wet, having the side discharge, but I'm sure the rear discharge will be fine on that. It's super wet. It's Friday. We're just going to make the most of the rest of this mowing week since everything's growing pretty good. And yeah, I'm really excited to get out and mow something. And yeah, I think I'm just going to bring you guys along and record what I can. Everything's going to get clogged up, nasty, but this is a part of the business. So I'm going to bring you guys along. Let's go cut some grass. Okay, so the voiceover that you're hearing right now is being recorded several weeks after the video itself was recorded, so forgive me if I forget any details here and there, but this was the first yard of the day, and it's a bi-weekly, and it's really wet because there's a lot of dew on it, and rain and stuff, and you can actually kind of tell by the puddle on the street there, but this yard is just thick and full of the little wispy type of weeds, I guess. You know, you mow over them, they don't all get cut, and they kind of turn into a paste when you mow them. I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but I don't really know what most people call them, so they just have the really long seed heads on them. And yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. You just gotta kind of watch what you're doing going around the car in the garage. Make sure you use the chute blocker. Don't want to put a bunch of wet weeds on anything, but other than that, this one's pretty straightforward. Had to double cut it to make sure I didn't leave any stragglers or clumps of stuff behind. So, you know, I think for a bi-weekly, this one actually didn't turn out too bad. And here is the backyard, which I've actually shown in a video before in the spring, but there's nothing really special going on back here. It's kind of an L-shaped backyard, so you can only see from two different angles, and it's really hard to record. So I don't know why I recorded this one again. It's just the footage doesn't look very good, but all you got to do is go around the fence, the raised bed over there, the planter, this bush that I'm getting ready to come around here, and there's a stump here on the right side of the screen. But other than that, this one's really straightforward. The customer's really easy to get along with. So as far as bi-weeklies go, this one's actually pretty straightforward. It really doesn't suck the life out of me like some of them tend to do, especially in the spring. So trying to kind of move away from bi-weeklies. I definitely have some good bi-weekly accounts, believe it or not, but generally they can sometimes be a little bit more struggle than they are anything else. So not really sure what to do there, but I guess we'll find out in the spring. But I don't think I'll ever get rid of my bi-weeklies altogether, but I guess we'll see. All right, so this one right here, let me see if I can zoom in. That one's a bi-weekly, and I know people are probably either thinking or going to comment and be like, man, that looks like crap, especially the backyard. But this is one of those customers that you just don't upsell to. She's looking for the bare minimum, and I don't do the bare minimum. You know, my bare minimum's mowing, trimming, edging, blowing off. But she would be totally happy if I mowed, trimmed every other week, or every other visit. You know, she's bi-weekly, so like once a month, and she'd be fine with that. But that's just not how I roll. So the front yard, I went over twice, I think. Yeah, twice. And just, I chop it up, make sure it looks good. The backyard grows 2-3 times as much as the front. I don't know why or how. I think it just gets enough shade. And you can't even stripe it anyways, just because of the layout of the yard. And yeah, I just box cut it. It's wet, heavy grass. She's not looking for stripes. She's not that customer. And it doesn't stripe that great anyways because it's weedy. So there's no point. She's happy. She actually left really good feedback on my reviews. So I'm happy, she's happy, and you know, at least it looks a little bit better than before. But just figured I'd give a little insider knowledge, I guess, insider information on how I roll. So we're gonna head down the road and go hit another one. I'm not sure how many more I'm gonna record today, but I'll try to at least get 1 or 2 more. So yep, just paddling along, I guess. All right, so this clip here was actually recorded the following day and at a much drier, hotter time of the day. We've had a really hot fall so far, just really warm temperatures and not a lot of rain. So everything's really green out. The leaves are falling at a really slow pace, which is good in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But the camera actually overheated on this yard. If you guys remember from previous videos, I mentioned that my phone overheats and the GoPro overheats a lot. I'm actually looking into trying to get the Insta360 camera, but I'm not sure. I need to look up some more reviews on it before I pull the trigger on anything, because right now my cell phone and the GoPro are just not cutting it. I should probably try a different version of the GoPro instead of just the regular little tiny GoPro Hero. So I'm not sure, but yeah, just use the 36 on this backyard. Otherwise I'd have to push mow all of this, which I've done hundreds of times before. But I really like just taking the 36 out and doing a nice even cut. The grass doesn't look very tall, just from looking at it from the distance with the camera, but I'm sure you can kind of tell by the shoot on the mower that the grass really is just flying out of there. So sometimes it's not really about taking a whole lot of grass off at a time, but kind of just, shaping things up, if that makes any sense. So it just makes it look better in general. And it's one of those things, if you let it go 2 weeks, then it would look really shaggy. So it's better just to go ahead and mow it, even things up, get rid of the leaves, and just keep things tidy. Okay, now it's the next day. It is now September 28th. It's Sunday, and I'm still out mowing. It's been so freaking hot, my phone won't record anything. I just mowed this one here. Hasn't needed it for a couple weeks, but it looks pretty good. You can see I edged. Well, the sun's blocking. It's edged, mowed, and got a lot of trimming on that one. So I'm going to keep my day moving. I don't know if I'll be able to record anything today. I say that every day, but yeah, it's been way too hot. The last two clips and this clip were just a couple things that I wanted to throw into this video just for fun. These were recorded on the following week's route, and I just didn't really know where to put these in anywhere else, so I just figured why not show them here. All right, it is now 7:25, same evening, and I just got done mowing here at the shop, and I got the mowers blown off, and I still got to go around front and blow that stuff off, and got to blow off the neighbor's yard as well. But other than that, this is getting greased, sharpened, greased, scraped, and I got to bring the Honda around. It's getting sharpened. I don't think there's any grease points on that. Most push mowers don't. I don't know if the Honda is different, but we'll check that out. It was one of those busy days. Like, it was a good day. You know, I got a lot done. Sun setting a lot earlier. But it's one of those, I feel like, you know, with the heat, it was really hot today. You know, you didn't do much, but just made getting those simple tasks a lot more miserable, which is fine. You know, it's a part of the business. But hopefully I can go into next week with a breath of fresh air, or go into tomorrow with a some fresh air, just because, you know, 7-day weeks, I guess. But hopefully we get a little bit more rain to keep the grass green. You know, it's spotty here because this is where I scrape everything out, but other than that, I'm rambling. I'm going to probably end this one here. So thanks so much for watching the videos. If you want to see more vlogs, just thumbs up. Leave a comment, you know, if you got any questions or whatever. But man, feels good just to ramble at the end of a long day. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.